What's up, you guys? It's your boy Miguel giving you your daily dose of radiation. Today's video will cover the harsh reality of working a bunch of overtime as Xray Tech. So, to give you context, credentials, I am an Xray Tech. I've been doing it for 4 years. I work mainly night shifts, 7 on, 7 off, but I work a lot of overtime, so I do dabble in day shift. So, to give you context as far as what I mean, a bunch of overtime. So, I work at the hospital. You are 2 days of on-call is what you can expect out of every month. So since I work 7 on, 7 off, I don't have to work the weekends. On-call on the weekends is just during the week. So those are two, regardless if there's overtime available or not, those are 2 days that you are could be called into the battlefield. So to give you context, I will try to work as much as I can to make as much money to provide for my family, to make up for, the days of being a broke college person. So I work my 7 on, which is Wednesday to Wednesday, night shift, and depending what's available, I pick up. Usually I can pick up a standard Thursday and Friday. I can work 8 to 4:30. Usually day shift's more available because if there's night shift, I will always pick up night shift, but usually it's just day shift that's available. So it usually gets 8 to 4:30. I typically work those because of the kids, or else I would do 12. So 8 to 4:30, Thursday and Friday, and then we go on to Monday and Tuesday of the following week. Once again, 8 to 4:30 because of the kids, and pick them up and do that. On the weekends, it all depends what we have going on. If I pick up on the weekends, like this week, I picked up Sunday, which over here at our hospital, the weekends are all 12s, both days and night. So if we don't have much going on, I'll work Sunday. Saturday, I usually leave it so me and the lady can chill because she's a nurse. Sometimes my lady will work on Saturday, but with her job, she can pick up and it'll be just a few patients she sees because she's a nurse. And we'll kind of do that to make a little extra money because she works Monday through Friday. So that's how it goes. So the issue is, it's not that it's hard on your body or anything. It's more the fact of the logistics of if you don't have kids and you don't have that much responsibility, it's not that hard. It mainly becomes harder when you have to juggle all the other aspects of being an adult and stuff. So like kids, appointments, I meal prep for my 7 on. So that's really not a problem for me because I'll eat the same thing, chicken and rice for majority of it, and then snacks in between. That's kind of my meal. It's kind of like juggling when to cook my next meal for the bulk week because I'm working. So sometimes I might have to go to Kroger's and stuff. I will say when you have to work 12s day shift, it makes it more harder. For instance, any night shift, if there's something that has to be done, if there's appointments, if the kids are sick, I'll just give up sleep. That's the simple reality of it. I'll just give up sleep and I can get stuff done. Now, if I'm working overtime and I have the 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., well, by the time I get out, majority of the stuff is already close to begin with. So that's out of the, if I, any appointments, anything, it's already done. It's almost like you work that shift and you kind of go home. If you can, go work out. If not, eat, take a shower, spend a little time with the lady, and then it's already 11 to 12 o'clock at night. And then you just go to sleep and then run it back again the next day. So I could see how it would be more harder to get stuff done when you work that kind of shift. Even though you have more team available, it is slightly more difficult. Or maybe it feels like that to me, more difficult, because by the time I'm working my 12 day shift, I've already had 8-9 days already straight of working, so maybe it'll become harder to work it. And it all really depends on who you have with your crew and /doctors, and certain days are more heavily X-ray related like days because of the flow of the work and stuff like that, and holidays, and all kind of depends. So, like, you may have certain days where there will be a lot of L spines, a lot of C spines, a lot of 2-view chest, compared to other days where the doctors maybe will just order 1 views and some extremities and all the other spines and stuff. Which is not that they're hard, it just takes a little bit more time. They'll just get CAT scanned because they're already getting something else scanned, which I know because of radiation and all that, it is better to kind of stagger it because CAT scans are way higher in radiation. But it is kind of doable. You just have to make sure that your significant other is okay with you working all this time, because if, depending on her schedule, it could interfere with y'all's relationship and they may get mad and it gets kind of devil. Mine, I'm like, well, you're already working. She works like from 8 to 5. So I'm like, you're already working, so it's not like, and the kids are already at daycare, so it's not like you're missing out on certain times, like on family or relationships. Like, you can still have time for that. So now, sleeps wise, it kind of varies, because on the night shift, because I'll transition from night and it'll just be the Wednesday I get off. I'll take a nap, a little nap, and then I'll stay awake for the majority of the day, or I'll just stay the whole day up and push to the afternoon and flip my sleep. That's the only thing. That's the kind of iffy, semi-hard part, to flip your schedule right away, especially if you're working. Occasionally, I'll have to work the Wednesday I get off in the afternoon. I'll pick up at a smaller hospital here, which is the sub-branch of our hospital. And I'll pick an afternoon shift over there. So it could add for an extra day. As far as money goes, it adds up. Yeah, you get taxed pretty heavily. I'm not going to lie to you. When you get your check, you can see like an ungodly amount of money, and then you see how much it is taxed pretty hard. But it is how I see it. Some money is better than no money. So you could easily, especially like with night shift, I would say if you would just work, you could probably work four extra night shifts, and you could make the equivalent of working your whole 7. And then if there's certain holidays, if you stack up the weekends and holidays, you might be able to squeeze it into 3 12s. If the holidays and all that gets stacked in and on call, there has to be a lot of bonuses to be in play for you to squeeze in 3 night shifts to be able to equivalent to 7. So it does add a lot of money, especially in this economy. It will never hurt to have more money. And yeah, it's been your Mobile Gal. See you on the next one.